Oh, that is a big girl. Now, let me move these pillows. You move back down here if you like. Scoops. Move back down here. There you go. Give yourself some room. Oh, you gonna take my spot? You're such a silly one. Right? Abigail. Look at you guys here up already. Miss Dawn is first. Danger Chris is second. Alicia Holden, Dustin Ellis, and Amy. What is up, yo? Good morning. We got Abigail hanging out here with us. What you doing hanging out with the chat and me? Yup. Abigail. How are you guys this morning? This is Cleveland. I'm good. I'm not tired. I went to sleep at about 9 o'clock last night, and I don't think I woke up till about 8:30 this morning. And I just hung out with Skippy for a while before I did a live stream. Hi, German Shepherd Mom. Hello. German Shepherd Mom, look what we have here. As Abigail, the Boston Terrier. She's streaming today. Nice to see you all. Oh, Miss John says, thank God. Thank God is right. By the time I got to sleep, I was going on 40-something hours, you guys. So it was nuts. Absolutely nuts. I went 40 hours with no sleep yesterday, and that's just too much for any human being. I was nuts. But I did sleep, and I feel a lot better. Look what I put in chat. Get it, you guys. Make sure you guys have something to drink. I'm opening a freshie with you. I got my Canada Dry Ginger Ale. I put it in the chat for you. Good morning, yo. I even painted last night. I got that doll half painted, you know. We'll go back to her a little bit later, but, you know, I did art last night. I did do a little bit of an art stream, too. I do have to finish that. I did want to bust out an ASMR stream later, 6-something, probably around 5 o'clock is feeding time for the birds and the squirrels back here. So I do have it up for them. with fresh water, and then I'll put some nuts and bread and granola out here. I even have pistachios for them and stuff. Hear them? They know. The crows are out. And then, of course, I have their little crystal dish of water for the mourning doves and this. Where's my fountain? Holy smokes. Let's go find the fountain, you guys. It's lost. Abigail, stay there. Hold down the fort. I gotta get the fountain. To the herb garden, the flowers this morning. Here's my purple morning glories. Where is my fountain? Here it is. This is not where it belongs. I had it sitting in the sun. Look at my morning glories are finally growing up my thing, you guys. Oh, the flag looks rough. Let me fix her. We got the fountain, the solar fountain. Should we put it in the, now I'm rethinking this. I had it out here for a reason because there's no light in the backyard. So let's set it in the sunlight for a little bit. And then I'll come get it in like an hour and we'll put it in the fountain. But that has to solar up for it to actually be fountaining. Do you think Abigail is still in the same spot? I look, my morning glories are starting to grow on my fence. So I do love it. They'll usually grow all the way to the end by the end of the summer. There she is. Miss America. Hi, Scoobs. Scooba-Doo. Hi, Hamrock. Yeah, that's solar. It's a little fountain for that bird bath. I've made videos about it, you guys. And it literally floats in there. And I like to call it the Bellagio because at night it has like 7 different colors of LED lights that just shine up and it goes everywhere. It makes a little tiny Bellagio in my water fountain at night. I can't really get it to work in the daylight back here because as you see, we have no sun. Why don't we have any sun? Because of this. I live in the rainforest and we have an absolute ceiling. It's honestly this house and I like it that way. So it only really works at night. Hi Lee, welcome to chat, sweetie. Okay, let me start by putting on the lipstick. Dustin, she did hold down to the fort. Can I ask you to move down here next to mommy? Come on, Scooba-Doo. A little bit. I gotta push you over a little bit. I just need a little bit of room, honey. Just look at her. Just a little bit for mom. Love you. Okay, so how wretched am I looking? Okay, it's savable. Savable, right? Let's put on the lips. Hey, by the way, boo, Mr. Bolins. Oh, and we have Moo Productions. Lee says you're looking good, you don't need anything. Well, I really don't wear makeup, but I do like to wear some bright ass lipstick for stream, and I like to put it on while I'm on stream. I don't wear makeup usually other than that, you guys. I don't even own face makeup, like foundation, that type of stuff. So I really don't, I just come on as I am, but I do like a bright lipstick. So welcome to chat. My name is Jennifer. I'm the Real Housewife of Cleveland. What are you guys doing? Welcome to my chat. Make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel, The Real Housewife of Cleveland. If you are not, sub the fuck up. Most importantly, the only thing I really want you to do, hi baby seatbelt. Most importantly thing I want you to do is to get your notification bell on. A lot of people are getting my notifications, so unsubscribe, resubscribe, turn on the notifications. Maybe restart your phone in the middle. I don't know what to tell you. But sub to me. Give me a likey poo as you're coming in. Go up there and manually hit the thumbs up button on my stream and give me a like. Or double tap the screen to like my stream. Double tap the screen to like my stream. Boop. boop. We're going to give you guys some extra boops today because we might be needing it if Daisy the Venice Healer is going to be president of our world, okay? It's just everybody calm down with that. If you don't not know what I'm talking about, go watch Soft White Underbelly. I think Mark posted it either this morning or last night. I don't know, but Daisy the Steeler is on there talking about how she's going to be the president. And even less than that, even crazy, just as crazy, council person for Santa Monica. I could die. You know, you just go watch that train wreck. Anywho, I was in the middle of my introduction and I got sidetracked. Let's bring it back in. I digress. I digress. You must go watch that Soft White Underbelly today. Um, Make sure you guys are subbed up, notifications on. Give me a likey poo. Give me a likey poo. We're going to need it today. Also, I love you so much. Make sure you're wearing something comfy. Make sure you have something to drink. And make sure you have something to poke. Where's my poke? Where's the poke? Did I leave the poke inside? Okay. Make sure you have something to poke while I go get it, because I think I left it inside. Where's Heather? Heather, where is it? Look at the crow up there. Wait. Did I show you guys the crow feather that I got yesterday? That the crow left me, and I told you it's been sitting up on this thing? There he is. There's my magical crow that left me the feather yesterday. Look at the beauty and the majesticness of this bird. Caw, 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 caw. Hi. Hi, Mr. Crow. You want me to leave you some food down here, Mr. Crow? I love you so much. Where's all your buddies? So we got a family of crows, and they live in that tree over there, and they do live in my trees over here. But I don't always see them, and they live in that tree down yonder. So I just want to show you guys how majestic he is. I think I'll bring him on a piece of bread, see if he wants it. Amazing, right? Look at the leaf in my head. Look at, what do you think about Abigail? I know, the crow is magical, and he left me a feather yesterday. I think he's trying to tell me something. And get the schmape, because it's important. Hey, crow, I'm going to bring you the bread. Will you wait here for me, sweetie? Oh, he left. Who? Hi, Scoobs. Oh, too bad he left. I brought him a pretzel roll. And believe me, I don't show... Oh, God, something else. Guys. No. Guys. 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 Come on. Guys. It's one of those lantern bugs. It's a lantern fly moth. Come on, you little Scuba-Doo. You can't be here. Look at his eyes are red. Scoobs, you can't be on street. No, 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 don't jump on him. Abigail, no, 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 no. You're going to smash him. Abigail, stay away from it. Oh, no, Abigail. Annabelle, what is I... Oh, God, it jumped on her. I'm freaking out. It's jumping around now, chat. I can only handle so much in my life. Okay, we're going to protect the dog with a pillow. Come on, Scoobs, you got to go. Scooby-Doo. Okay, chat. Okay. It's really a lot going on for my morning. Scooby-Doo. And this is not a Scooby-Doo. This is a Dooba-Scoob. Ugh. Beat it. Beat it. Go, my love. Run wild in the earth. God, it won't leave people. What's happening? Come on. Scoobs. Come, come. He's just running. I'm just now abusing the bug. Why won't he jump away, people? God, let me get him to go on the stick. Or grab on. There you go. That's my Scoob. That's my Scoob. Come on, take you over to the tree where you can eat it and kill it like a good lanternfly should. Okay, you prepared to be there? Here you are. Let's just set you here. There you go. Hey, you made it. Living the dream in Cleveland, Ohio. Okay, so that's a lanternfly bug in Cleveland, Ohio. We are supposed to kill them because they eat the trees. My trees are fine, and they say that they haven't even seen lantern bugs this year in Ohio, so I'm not going to kill it, and I've never killed any of them. So that was fun, and as full as they are, I'm sorry, I'm a little scared of them, especially when they start walking on those weird little legs like that. I don't love it. Can we ever calm down and just sit down and smoke one today? Because it's been a lot already. I've been streaming for 17 minutes, been pure chaos. I don't even know what I've said to you people. 23 likes, 37 in chat. Well, there's something. Should we see if we could Scoob this one up? You want a Scooby snack? Okay. Well, you can have one in a second. We're going to set one up. Let's see what kind of stream this is going to be. It all depends on what I see here. Miss Dawn says that bug is scary and gross. Well, she's got pretty wings, but I don't like the way they walk. I don't like the way that they talk, and I don't like the side eye that she gave me. Flips me out. I don't mind telling you. So, it's a lantern fly moth. And in the Midwest in Ohio, we're supposed to kill them. But, Paper Seatbelt says, I want to get a taxidermy crow so badly. Yeah, so that should be hard to find, right? There's a lot of taxidermy being done these days by, not just taxidermists, but, I'm not, the word isn't coming up correct. I keep wanting to say a cult, but that's not right. Oddity stores are popping up everywhere, and they have a lot of taxidermy. I like antique taxidermy. It used to be really, really big, Paper Seatbelt, back in the Victorian days, and it was a sign of wealth if you had taxidermy in your house. They did a lot of ostriches back then, emus, peacocks. I like that shit. There was a store I used to go to, a smoke shop, a weed store, and they had weird taxidermy shit. Like, they'd fucking put the rabbit with the dog ears on it and a fish body, right? Weird shit. So they had a bunch of baby piglets that had died. They taxidermied them, little tiny piglets, and they had them all doing, like, sexual positions. Like, one would be with its legs open, the other one would be, like, fucking the other one from back. Very strange things. You would think that I hated taxidermy. I don't, because I like art. I don't think the animals mind after they're gone what kind of art is being made for them. I've always wanted a peacock. I would like a Victorian peacock. I think they're pretty fucking cool. I don't think Peto would agree with me on this, but it is what it is. Ooh, what's that? And what's that noise? A lot of noises around the corners. Who's doing what? No, nothing's there. Yeah, the crow is a thing right now. The crows are all around my house. They're all over the place. They're sending me feathers, which is a spiritual thing. If you find a feather on the ground, you're not just finding a feather on the ground. That is not coincidence. You get a feather as a gift from the universe, as a favor, as a good luck charm. And that crow giving me one of its feathers. So I really was trying to talk with it today. You can make friends with crows. They're very intelligent. I've tried to leave these particular crows before gifts. Specifically a rhinestone hair clip. Because I read that they love sparkly things. So the last time I tried to engage with these crows, I left them one of my rhinestone hair clips and some bread and water. They did not come for it. Careless Whisper says, Jennifer, Amazon package is coming tomorrow. What, for me? From Careless Whispers? You went to my Amazon wish list, sweetie, and you looked at things? I can't thank you enough. Isn't that kind of you? I'm. I hear something now. Is it coming now? Oh man, Huckleberry's turning over in her grave right now, isn't she, you guys? Thank you so much. Really appreciate that, sweetie. I can't wait. What is it? You and Careless are buddies now? Excellent. I love that. Everybody take a look at Careless Whispers page. She really does do some cool shit. Hi, Mateus. Hello. Oh, okay. Oh, my tie-dye comes in and says, Crow love peanuts and cat food. I have both. Thank you for telling me. I have both. Skip bought us some peanuts lately for us to eat. And I'm like, are you cracked out? Those are disgusting. I made him go back and buy us pecans and walnuts because that's what I really wanted. So I have all these peanuts that I'm going to feed the squirrels that I thought. So, okay, I'll leave a dish out of some dry cat food. A water next to it. I already have this fucking pretzel bread that I just stuck out there. And what else did you say? I've already forgotten. Oh my god, I already forgot. Peanuts and dry cat food. I'm about it. Dry cat food okay, or does it have to be wet? I don't really feed my cats wet cat food unless it's they need medication or, you know, once a month or something. My cats generally can just get dry food. Is that okay? Don't bark at that neighbor dog. He's not doing shit to you, Annabelle. But now we got Annabelle up here. She's stolen the show. Crows are very smart and also very deadly. Crows are wicked smart, Dustin says. I'm having a hard time moving this chat. Let's see what you say over here. Now, there is all kinds of weird noise. What is it? What is going on over there? Oh, God, it's the crow. It's above us. It's making all this noise on my house above me. You guys, this is getting a little weird. But there he is right above me. Oh, shit. Hey. Hello, little buddy. Hi. What are you doing? You want to be on... No, okay, so I'm streaming right here. Oh. Aren't you majestic? My zoom's not working on my camera, of course, you guys. There's at least 3 in my trees right now. Oh, look, there's 2 right above me. There's 2 crows directly above me. Hi, Scuba Doos. Hello, I love you guys so much. I'm just going to film this for a second. Oh, this is a message. And look, I was able to zoom a little for you. There you go, you guys. Hi, Toad Loke. Look, we got crows giving us messages today. Hey, I love you guys. What should I tell them, you guys? What message should I give them? We see you. There's people here, 26 people from all around the world watching you two. And we all send you some love and sparkles right now. Okay, you 2 little scuba doos up there, we love you. Oh, he said, okay, I heard you. We all send you our love. Maybe you could, like, protect us? That would be lovely. Oh, you guys are so cool. Thanks for coming on my YouTube live stream. We're live streaming, so anybody could see you guys. You like that? Oh, wow. They're just going wild back here, people. I don't mind telling. There he is. There he is. Hi, Joe. Welcome to chat. Everybody, Joe, my troll, became a member of my channel last night. So as I always tell you with my trolls, if you don't like what they're saying, you can hit their name yourself and get them out of your sites. But he's going to stay on my channel because I keep my trolls, and because that message has gotten around that I keep my trolls. Joe has become a member of my channel. He also donated to me yesterday. So this was my story before Joe donated to me and became a channel. You guys know I keep everyone in my chat unless they're really, really against me or doxing someone or under 18. I keep the racist people. I keep the weird people. I keep the people that hate me. I keep the Nazis. I keep the Black Lives Matters. I keep the Democrats. Some of you people are probably, worse than that. So I do keep everybody in my chat, and especially the people support me no matter what. So if you guys have a problem with Joe, then you take care of that yourself. But I don't have a problem with anyone in chat or my trolls. Tone Loke, we're talking about Joe Schlebo right there. I don't want you guys to freak out on me because I'm not going to have another fucking 5-minute long conversation about how I run my channel and how it's good to keep everybody in my chat, and especially the people that support me. So it is what it is, you guys. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. But I do. I like the trolls, and they're a part of my channel, so I keep them. I don't think I've ever been on anyone else's channel of any streamers and seen their trolls actually donate to them or subscribe to their channel financially. So that's a first for me. So you guys deal with that on your end, okay? Because I'll be keeping all my trolls in the future. And actually, I'm going to be trying to make this chat way more of a free speech chat. Even the people coming for me. Even if they're coming for me. If they're saying I'm ugly, I'm horrible, they hate me, I usually get rid of a lot of them. Well, we're going to be keeping them too. Because it's just a better idea for me to keep everybody on my channel. Okay, Careless, I cannot believe that you send me a gift. So I'll be on the lookout. I'll be sitting on my front porch, and I'll be sleeping there in a sleeping bag tonight, waiting. Love you. Thank you so much. Uh-oh. There we go. All right, so are you ready to maybe put some 1930s music on? You ready to maybe smoke one? Who's ready to do a little sesh? Anybody want to do a seshy poo on the side? I know the trolls do. I did sleep. I fell asleep about 9. And I woke up at about 8. So I got a good night long sleep. Thank you for asking. You can't smoke till the bus comes. Oh, well, that will make it even better for you when you can, sweetie. What time does the bus come? It's 11:16. What time does it come? Like 3 or something? Tone Loke says, Joey, okay, or is that meth a bad batch? He's just a troll, sweetie. That's just what trolls do. 12:10. Oh, so it's not that long. You got an hour, boo. You just got an hour. It's not that bad. Hi, Allison. Allison's in chat, you guys. She says, I keep my memories. Hi, Patchwork Star. I didn't see you. Hello, sweetie. I'm reading back. You say you're good? You're having a good day? Good to see you. I'm just reading back a little bit, you guys. Tone Loke says, are the kids on your block behaving? A little bit, because they've gone back to school, I think. They're not as here as they were last week. Or last month. Oh, you like that one? Wow. I like the name of your channel. I like the name of your channel is Wow. Thank you, Tone Loke. Good to see you. So preschool. So they don't keep them till 3 in preschool. Well, that's good to know. I mean, I don't have kids, so I don't know how that works. If you're putting your kid to school, even in preschool, they keep it till like 3-ish, but no, it's just like half a day for those little ones. I did not know that. You're telling me something I didn't know. Miss Dawn says we don't start school till after Labor Day weekend. And you started Monday. Well, I think it's weird because I noticed the little kids that live across the street, the ones at parents' house, put them out in the street. Well, the one little girl, she's like older, and she's away at school. We live in the same, they live in the same city, but the one who's younger, he's just like sitting on the front porch like this, bored, you know? So I think the one child went back, like, why would they put him in different schools? And I wondered that. So maybe it's because of the age that you're telling me. Yeah, I noticed that. I was like, oh, he bummed out. He missing his sister. You know, I felt that was tragic. And he just kind of sat there. Those little kids usually play in their yard or run around screaming, but he was just sitting there, like. And I just kept thinking, like, why would they have this one child back in school, not the other one? Well, it's probably because he's so much younger, right? A duh. They're throwing things now. Things just fell out of the tree. Oh, and your son starts today, and it's his first day, so you're extra hyper today. You're probably extra losing your shit today, aren't you? Pre-K starts a different day. I get you. Hi, Steve Mittens. How are you, honey? Welcome to chat. You're nervous. I bet. Miss Dawn says, I hope he loves it and has a nice child educator. Early child educator. I remember preschool. I remember nursery school. And I think I liked it. I remember kindergarten, and I didn't like it. I remember my kindergarten teacher having us in a line to go out maybe to lunch or to recess, and there was a piano next to me. And she said, don't touch the piano. And we were in a line. You know me, you guys. La 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 la. I was Mozart. In about 3 seconds, I was Mozart, right? Just doing up and down the scales. I had no idea what I was doing. But the next thing I knew, my head was being pulled like this. And all I remember from that moment, and I can remember what this woman looked like. She was an old woman with a roller set. She was like 80 in my mind. And I turned around, and she still had my hair in her hand. And she was going, don't you ever do that. Don't you ever do that. She's pointing in my face, still holding my hair. And I was scared by this point. I just played piano masterpiece in my mind. And screaming at me, and how dare you. And it was really over the top. And next thing I knew, there was a huge release. And I fell back on my butt. And there I was on my butt, and she was holding a handful of red hair. And then she threw it at me. She goes, there you go, you little brat. Now you get what you deserve. She said, stand up and get in line. And I did, and I don't remember much other than that moment from kindergarten. So I don't remember doing art in kindergarten. I don't remember anything other than that moment. And then I remember I went home to the first home, which was my stepfather's house, the first home that I was ever abused in. So that was not a fun year for me, kindergarten. I don't have good memories of that. The year after that, school was bad for me. You'll never hear me say, oh, I enjoyed school thoroughly, or it was wonderful. So I guess I enjoyed preschool. I guess I remember enjoying nursery school, but kindergarten, everything went wrong. Hi, Gorilla Radio. Good to see you. Tone Loke says, education is very important. Also, discipline and true love, especially a mother love. Ms. Dawn said she'd get fired now. Dawn says, wow, you're so bad. Yeah, I mean, I knew right from wrong. I knew she had told me not to touch the piano. But in my mind, I was different than the rest of the kids for some reason, because I could play some Mozart symphony and they were all going to be amazed, and I was going to do this for them. So I was thinking in my mind, I was an only child and I was being abused severely at home for the first time in my life. So that's probably how I was dealing with it. So instead of that teacher being like, she's acting out, let's have a look at her home situation, which would have helped me greatly, because I was being abused and molested for the first time by my father at home, okay? So there was reasons I was acting out. So I don't think that teacher did the right thing. And to this day, I remember the grabbing of the hair and yelling in the face. I don't think the yelling in the face should have even happened. Correct the child, put them on the right pathway. There's no need for all of that. But for her to rip the hair out of my head after she had been doing this while yelling at me, and then to actually throw the hair at me, and I don't know if she said I deserved it, but she said some comment like that. Like, she definitely said, "Here's your hair back," and threw it at me. And then it was some nasty thing, and I don't remember exactly what it was. But it's good enough, right? Good enough for the story. Jesus fucking Christ, lady. I hope she's rolling in her grave right now while I'm telling the story on YouTube. Yeah, and a kindergarten teacher. Jesus Christ. And I do remember one other thing I remember from that kindergarten situation was that one time I left kindergarten with a little girl and walked home with her. There must have been, like, it must have been October or something, because there must have been Halloween decorations up. And she wanted to show me a haunted house that lived next to her house. Her and I were talking about the Addams family on TV or something. She said, "Oh, I have a haunted house next to me." And I said, I remember, like, "Let me see." She said, "Come over my house." And I said, "Okay." And I just left with her after school and walked home with her to her house. I remember vividly seeing a house with, like, knives in the trees. So it must have been like Halloween decorations, but I was scared. I was like, "Oh shit." And I got to her house, and I remember the police coming and me being like, "Oh fuck, what's going on?" And then the police taking me to the station, and my parents picking me up there, and then me being abused home again, yelled at. Why? Because I went home with another little girl. Well, I was like three people. Like, I didn't know, why wasn't someone guiding the 3-year-old to get on the bus or to get in the right car or to do something correct? How was I able to walk home with another little girl? How was that little girl walking home? So I don't know why I got in trouble for that, but I did. Um, it was my fault somehow. So I don't have good memories from school or childhood mostly. Hi, Jive. He says, "Hey, beautiful." Hi, Jive. Hi, Boobert Epstein. He says, "Hello, what psych meds are you on?" None. I'm on zero meds. What do you think about that, buddy? Zero meds. Zero pills. I used to be addicted to benzos, and I got off those about 6 years ago. So, and even before that, I wasn't on any psych meds. Psych meds are like lithium, halidol, that kind of shit. So, no, I don't. Never been on that kind of shit, honey. I just had anxiety disorder with some panic attacks and some PTSD. I don't have like big mental diseases like that. Well, I do now. I have a little bit of OCD from getting off those pills, but you still don't need psych meds for that. Patchwork says, "I've done all the grades as a substitute." Oh man, I used to love the substitute t-shirt. Yeah, because she was always the nice one, right? Aw, I love that you're a substitute. So we got two teachers in here right now? That's pretty amazing. I was too nice. The kids gave you a run for the money. I bet they took advantage of you too, huh? Mark Priest is in chat. Hello, Mark Priest. It's our nuclear. I don't want to call you an expert, even though you are. I want to call you something really dramatic. Can we call you like a nuclear physicist? Even though I know that's not what you are. Can we make you one in chat, please? Andy Carpenter's here. Hi, Andy. He says, "Afternoon, Jen." Patrick says, "I worked as a kindergarten as an EA last year, and it was too tough." Well, I bet you weren't that horrible, though. I think in kindergarten you have to get really nice women in there so that it doesn't have happened to those children what happened to me, right? Toad Loke is saying to paper seatbelt, "The past is behind you now and control the present and the future." Yes, good words. Patchwork says, "I don't think she'll go back." Nope. Miss Dawn is saying, "I'm a redheaded Scorpio." Miss Dawn, did you see that soft white underbelly, sweetie? Or did you see the video I made about it? starring the audio from the soft white underbelly. So what Daisy says is not only is she trying to become mayor, no, councilwoman for Santa Monica, but then she's going to try to become mayor and she's going to try to become president. And what is her goal? She had a lot of goals, but the biggest ones were so that people would be hair flipping and twerking every day. Also, she was going to release the zoo animals. Also, something about biodiversity, of course. And there was more. Oh, this is important. If she's going to become president and mayor, this is important. She wanted to know that this is the year 2026 and this is the year George Jetson was born. She said, Google it. She found it out from ChatGPT. Who's George Jetson? From the cartoons, the Jetsons. Duh. And as her becoming an office person, a council member, or a mayor or a president, it's important to her that she first, lets the zoo animals out. But secondly, because George Jetson, and we're already late with the Jetsons, that flying cars are a thing in the air, and that there are circular floating highways in the air for the cars so that the homeless people can live on the ground safely. And that's how she's going to take care of the homeless issue. Also, she doesn't want to think of the homeless people as homeless people anymore. She says that's where we're all wrong there. She said, don't try to fix the problem, celebrate it. Okay? So she said she's going to think of the homeless people, not try to fix it, but she's going to think of them as indigenous people. So, for example, she said Carol in that tent over there, and she'll be allowed to stay and live there now because it's her right to live there because everyone's free and they can do what they want. And now the cars and the highways the infrastructure is above in the air like the Jetsons. So this will be fine. Carol, who lives in this tent now, she won't be homeless and a problem anymore because she's the one who's going to grow all the marijuana. Tom, the crackhead in the tent next to her, the homeless guy, he's not homeless, he's indigenous. So he's going to be the one who cooks your food every day. Can't wait to eat that. Okay, Joe, next to him, he's not homeless, he's indigenous. So he's going to be in charge of watching your babies every day. He's going to be the new nanny for everybody. So that's what's going on. Go check out the new Soft White Underbelly starring Daisy the Venice Healer. Daisy for president! I was concerned. I looked at Skip today. I said, is there any way that this fucking woman... Oh, and she's collecting donations. She's collecting donations. She has a special website that you can send donations for her campaign. What do you think her campaign is? It's a big glass pookie. Mark also asked her about drugs. He said, Daisy, I'd like to ask you about drugs. Are you on drugs? She said, I am 8 years sober, Mark. And then her head blew off and her nose grew about that big and a meth pipe fell out of her pocket. So, whatever. Go watch that weird show. That is the weirdest shit I've ever seen. Did you see that? You want to see the video I made about it? It's amazing. It stars her 3 children, by the way. Oh, and she brought up her kids, Oh, yeah, my son's now 18 years old, and he's doing his own thing, and he's going to make time to see me soon. Really, Daisy? I thought this whole time you were waiting for your kids to turn 18 because they'd then have the autonomy to come see you. Then they wouldn't have to listen to grandma because they're 18. That kid don't want nothing to do with you, crazy lady. You're embarrassing the fuck out of your children right now, Daisy. Shame on you, lady. I want to show you guys the short video I made today because I don't make this in hate. I make this so that Daisy sees it, sees her 3 children there, sees what a fucking idiot she's acting like, and maybe she'll stop. You know she won't. She's getting so much attention for this right now. But let's look at the video I made. Do you want to see it? Please go to my shorts and give me a little like and a comment. I'd appreciate that. And this is audio from her interview last night, talking about how when she becomes president, yeah, we will be hair flipping and twerking. That is the most important thing. So don't fucking forget that, weirdos. I'm going to play this shit for you, and you're going to love it.
So you're looking at most likely the future. Who's the mayor in 2028? So you're looking at most likely the future mayor in 2028. And everyone will be hair flipping and twerking together every morning. Because life's a celebration.
You're looking to be mayor of Santa Monica?
Yeah, absolutely.
That would be interesting.
And then president of the United States. And then my goal is to shift the system So instead of the government being an abusive, sadistic parent, the government is a loving, nurturing parent that you don't even know is there, but is constantly elevating and helping you.
Can't be any crazier than what we got going now.
Well, this is necessary. These are extinction bursts because we want to know what it's like to swing all the way this way, so we know why not to be sadistic and abusive and humiliate and punish. And also, we're thinking very black and white because we're traumatized. And the more that we choose the mayor in 2028, so you're looking at most likely the future mayor in 2028.
I mean, is she okay? You guys got to go listen to the shit coming out of her mouth. It is outrageous. I've heard this woman be delusional before, but I have never heard this woman talk about herself in third person like this. And if you go read the comments in the Soft White Underbelly, people are saying, wow, this woman is so deranged and so delusional and so mentally ill that she can't even talk about herself in normal English. If Daisy's so smart, why can't she speak about herself not in the third person? What is going on there? Why does she keep saying, Daisy ran for Daisy ran for council. Daisy gonna run for president. There can't be two Daisies in the world. Daisy gonna eat. Daisy looking at you, Mark. Daisy what? Daisy, love you, Mark. Scuba doo. Daisy doesn't steal anymore. She said she doesn't steal anymore, you guys. And then she started talking about the white devil and said, I'm not racist. So, obviously, the bitch is crazier than she was before. She has 18 felonies in California.
That's what I always do, and they never catch me. Ain't nobody gonna catch me.
Because you're too streetwise?
Yup.
That just popped up out of the blue. Amazing. So that's a sign from the gods that we should smoke one right now. I can't even deal with that shit because I can't. You guys know Daisy do. You know I can't deal with that shit. That fucking shit is crazy as fuck to me. Go listen to what she said. And enjoy the fact that I put her 3 children on here.
The mayor in 2028.
Again.
So you're looking at most likely the future mayor in 2028.
I didn't do this to be mean. I didn't put her children on there to be mean. I put her children on there for her to see. So that maybe somewhere in her mind, she stops taking campaign money, stops worrying about the mayor of Santa Barbara, which she can never be because she has 18 felonies, and maybe would talk to her 18-year-old son now. Maybe you should work on that, Days. How about Rose, your daughter in foster care? What about that one? Don't care? You just want to be president? The delusion is so grandiose at this moment that she can't see her children. Why would her mother ever let her at this point? So that's crazy. So I invite you all to go watch my video that sums it all up in a 60-second short with her audio from that Soft White Underbelly that she made a fool of herself on yesterday. So enjoy that shit. And Daisy, if you're listening, Lindsay, people are laughing at you, including your children. Your children are watching this as you make content out of your shamble of a life. Set down the camera, set down the crap, and go work on being with your family, lady. You're about to be 46 years old or something. Cut it the fuck out. And I'm saying this because I love her. And I'd like to see her do better in her life and stop making a fucking fool out of herself. So, do you think she's going to listen to me? Absolutely not. She just wants to impress Tommy Lee. Do you remember that? A1 celebrities. So, let's just do that. Yeah, smoking time. Let's go, Andy. Let's go. LFG. Go now. Hi, Daniel. I'm the Real Housewife of Cleveland. I'm Jennifer. Nice to meet you. Make sure you sub up. So I'm in Cleveland, Ohio. This is in Cleveland, Ohio we're in. I got to turn you around on this. Got to rearrange this a little bit. There we go, Scoobs. How are you doing? Hey, Hawaiian Queen. Okay, is that a little bit better? I think it is for me. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Andy's got yogurt runs, Hawaiians, his paper seatbelt. What a pleasure. I like you guys meeting in the chat, becoming friends. That makes me happy. Freelancers here. Let's get ready to sesh a little bit. Hines is here. Hawaiian Queen says, Dakin Piccolo, we say in pidgin. Dakin Piccolo. Wine Queen says, I'm new. J-Hop said you were real and transparent. Hello, chat. All your friends with J-Hop. Yes, Jen's House of Pain. She's one of our favorites here. Yeah, I am real and transparent. Thank you for coming over. I appreciate that. And shout out to Jen. Thank you for spreading my name around like that. I love it. Yeah, my name is Jennifer. I'm a 56-year-old housewife, and this is my public diary. We're also cannabis content, so we got to be puffing that really quick. But I thought this was feeling a little cloggy poo. Hold on, let me see. Good enough. So welcome to chat, Hawaiian. Nice to meet you. Let me see. Let me see. I have something on my mind. The vibe is coming. Let's light the candle. Do you think I can still fist this thing? I don't know. Let's try. The fisting, it's getting a little hard these days. I don't know. That was not happening. Here. What I'm talking about. Oh. One more time. Let's try one more time. Yeah, I can't get the candle lit though. For nothing. There we go. Let's try this one while we got it. While we got it. So, double candle, double the vibe. Okay? Get your vibe set. I don't know what you're doing. You know I'm California sober. I only be drinking the ginger ale. Cheers. His. Okay, so we got that on. I put on the 1930s music. This is Nemo's Dreamscapes. No, I'm sorry. This is a channel called Timeless 40s Tunes. The 1930s oldies, classic music playing in another room. This is 12 Dream. Patchwork's like la 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 la. Exactly. So let's just keep this over here so it's not too overwhelming. We have the vibe on the side. And La boo boo. We'd be keeping it to the left today because I did monetize the stream. So we'd be like Beyonce. To the left, to the left. So you know I'm California sober. I do not drink, but I do like to poke the spot. So meet me over here. Meet me over here, yo. So Gormez has something important to say to me. He says, yo, these deeply burnt candles with not much left are a very metaphoric representation for your life right now. Really? Okay. Hawaiian Queen says, I'm going to love being here. Yeah, you are. It's a good time. This one loves it, Hawaiian Queen. That's Annabelle. She'd just be crashed out over on there on the pillow. That's my baby tiger. It is nice to hear Hawaiian, but Hawaiian, it's nice to hear right now. I do have trolls. They will come in. This is a free speech chat, and I don't take them out. And I'm actually going to be more free speech chat. So, paper seatbelt. This is what I wanted to ask you about, or put to your attention. I have never, paper seatbelt, in my life seen a troll A, donate, or B, become a member of a channel. Have you? I am shocked. I took Skippy aside last night and talked about this. Yeah, I know that I always protect my trolls. I keep the trolls in. I think that they have a place in life. However, I've never seen a troll become a member of a channel. Have you seen it? Because this is bizarre to me. So you say I don't think so either. Yeah, so this is new for me. And it says to me that I'm doing something right. Even the trolls are happy with me. That's crazy. So, it can get a little crazy in the chat sometimes because people be hating me and coming in, calling me old and ugly, and the trolls will come in here and be racist or political. So I do leave all that stuff in. So, it can get crazy in here sometimes. But between me and you, all I want you guys to do is look through those comments because I'm looking through those comments for you guys. So make that quite clear. Mark Priest, I just read all of that, sweetie. I'm so sorry. So you're not obviously today. I'm so sorry that happened to you, sweetie. So let us all just, so I'm going to just dedicate this white candle that I just lit to your son. Let's just burn this for him. I do have some sage here, and I do have a Palo Anto stick or what is this called? Paper seatbelt, can you tell me? Let's light that, and let's light some sage right now. Just to help the situation a little bit. Mark, my condolences go out to you. So I'm going to tell Dad. Mark did lose his son last night. I'm so sorry. Palo Santo, thank you. Paper seatbelt. So we, circle of protection around chat. Let's burn this sage for Mark's son. And we burn it for you, Mark, for the loss of your child. I am sorry for your loss, sweetie. My condolences. Palo Santo. I can never remember the name of this paper seatbelt, and I'm always wanting to call it anything but that. This is actually stronger than sage. It's harder to light, too. But let's just get that going, because I think it's important right now. We light this for you and your son, Mark, and for all of us in chat who support you. There must be some communication gap in the chat because Mark, I read that you said he was 1 year old, but then I read you say that he died from a cocaine overdose. So you must have the age wrong, right? Can you tell us his actual age? And I'm so sorry that happened, sweetie. Okay, 19. Okay, I'm reading back. And you say 19 now. I'm so sorry, Mark. So you have all of us in chat and all of our support, and collective consciousness does a lot. So with the burning of this stuff and the burning of that candle and us knowing this right now and Mark's spirit being here with us, all of us just collective consciously send him your energy, send him some strength, send him some love, send him some peace, because he's gonna fucking need it. You're probably still in shock right now, sweetie. He says, I'm at work, though, to keep all of you people safe, not to think of it. Thank you, sweetie. But do take some time for yourself, and don't push this under the rug. Make sure you take time for yourself quietly when you get off work later, okay, honey? Hey, Mohammed. Thank you. Okay, let's just smoke one. I'm gonna put some lip stuff on. This is lip stuff. I'm just using my finger because I'm a disgusting pig. This is just a lip mask, you guys. So it's all the oil, the shea butter, and the aloe. Mark says, I just do want to go home. Then please go home, sweetie. Maybe take a long drive, like through the woods, through the valley home, you know, take a little time for yourself. I do think it was a good idea of you to go in, but I maybe think you make it a short day today too, sweetie. If your boss isn't aware of the situation, make him aware, and then take the rest of the day, sweetie. Take a long drive home. Maybe get some food to go. Take it home to the rest of the family, because they're going through something too. Nobody's probably going to want to cook today or go out, you know. Nobody's thinking right. I think you should go home and be with the rest of your family for sure, sweetie. Okay, so let's do a little seshi. Let's do a seshi on the side, okay? We can, you know, still go on and still dedicate this stream to Mark and his son, you know, honestly. Lessons there. Don't do cocaine. Okay? Don't do it.
Did you know a court judgment can impact your tax refund? We'll show you how.
Don't do the schmo schmain. Because if you're doing the schmo schmain out in the world today, guess what you're doing? Horse tranquilizer, the schmetnol. Don't do it. Don't be doing drugs like that, you guys. It's not cool anymore. It's not safe anymore. I can't tell you about all these YouTube channels I hear about, you know, younger kids dying because they just tried a Xanax in the 6th grade. They're getting a pill that was made, you know, down the street. It's just pure fentanyl. So, you know, the people selling these drugs need to be held responsible too, you know. So don't do drugs, you guys, and keep yourself healthy and safe, and keep your family keep your family healthy and safe. Keep your eye on them. Make sure that you side-eye your kids a little bit right now. Even if they're not doing that kind of stuff, make sure. Because kids want to try that shit. If they try it now, it could just be one time. Hi, Johnny Irving. I'm good. How are you, sweetie? Yeah, I like what Miss Dawn says. Miss Dawn says maybe counseling and take a long walk when you get home, sweetie. I like the idea of you just taking some time to yourself and collecting your thoughts, honey, too. The crow said caca. Hey, the crows are here with you too, man. Okay, we're going to put the music back on. All of our love's going out to Mark and his child. Paper Seatbelt loves therapy. And as you guys know, I don't. I've spent thousands and thousands on therapy, and the best thing that I've ever done therapy-wise is this right here, live streaming, trauma dumping with you guys, keeping my diary as an open diary, having you guys ask me questions about my childhood, telling that story about my kindergarten teacher. Look, I just released that. Do you think a therapist could have gotten that out of me? How much money and how many years would it have taken a therapist to get that kindergarten story out of me? You guys just did it with one interactive question. And it reminded me, and it got that out of me. And am I better now? Yeah, I am better for that now. So I believe in what I'm doing here 100%. Ew. Speaking of ew, have any of you gone to my community posts and checked up on the Uwu girl? Did you go check out her mental health video and see how she's not streaming because she's scared and how Uwu is threatening her? Did you guys see that? Did you hear about the Poo Woo Gate? Poo Woo. Did you hear about the Poo Woo Gate? I don't know if I don't know what to tell you about Poo Woo. Anyways, Poo Woo is now happening. You guys need to go watch this shit. I'm very, very sad that Shelby's not streaming right now because she feels too threatened and has been doxxed and is being harassed and her life is being threatened and she's being threatened with porn if she streams again. So I'm very sad for her, and I know that her mental state can't be doing very well. And as for that man doing that to her, shame on you, sir. You are a piece of shit. I don't like him. Apparently, he's a porno star. Did you guys know that? I didn't. Mr. Sad, emo, ooh, Mr. Ooh. Did you know he does porn, and that's how he makes the majority of his money? I did not. Does anybody want to go watch Uwu guy in porn? No. Look at, I'm so in the trees here. I like to keep this tree, and most people would cut it, but it kind of is lovely how I get to walk through it. Do you see my vibe? And then I'm like coming into the secret garden of it all. And then we end up here in the magical. Look how pretty the sun is. What a beautiful day it is out here. And look at this breeze. Look at these trees blowing. Very, very beautiful. So don't take it for granted, you guys. Some people have lost some people in chat today. And some people are gone today. So don't take these little things for granted. Sidestep to the left. This is fucking clogged. And I'm pissed at it. I need like a little twig. Okay. Flo has something to say. Hawaiian said, is the dude that stole the young lady's channel. Yes, it is. I am talking about Uwu. And the name of their channel used to be Taking Back 2007. And then, yes, he abused her. He went to jail for it. There's a mugshot to prove it. And she had to escape with her cat, 4 t-shirts, and a pair of shorts. And yes, he stole that channel from her. And the only reason they have almost 1 million subscribers there is because she would go, it will. Just her. Nobody was tuning in for him. Just her. So now she's been doing great on YouTube. She got her own apartment. She's making so much money just with the Uwus. And I did post it on my community post. So if you go to my posting, I did it yesterday, there's at least 3 videos. Hers from Pop Tart Barbie, where she's talking about her mental health and how she's being threatened by him. But I've been up on this. I've been watching. There's a guy called Lonnie Clips. Go subscribe to @LonnieClips. He's covering it. He's a very good clipper. And he's showing all the clips. But every time he goes live, I've been watching him. And he's just been doing nothing but harassing her. Every single stream he does is called Barbie's Gonna the End of Her. He's posted videos with her face right on there. He has her computer. She did OnlyFans and stuff for a while, and he's into porn. So he's got her computer. He's been reading her like private emails to people on stream, showing pictures she didn't want shown, telling stories she didn't want told. And he said if she streams one more time, he is going to release a bunch of her porn, which is illegal for him to do. And I don't know why he's allowed to talk about it on YouTube content, harassing her. That is against TOS. And Lonnie Clips has even said that. So hopefully, Moist Chronicles will pick this up and it will get taken a little bit more seriously, and YouTube will hopefully do something about that soon, because this guy's using this platform to harass this woman. So I am Team Shelby. Go over and subscribe to her at Pop Tart Barbie and leave her a little comment of support right now. Go watch her mental health video that she left and give her a little support right now. I've been where she's been, not only with the cyberbullying, but with an abusive man. Before I was with Skippy, I was with a guy for 9 years and beat the shit out of me. Strangled me, beat the shit out of me, the whole bit. Same thing that's going on with her. So she's getting both of that from both angles right now. I wouldn't be able to stream either if I was her, and I wouldn't. So she's being smart and safe. So go check that out. I want you guys to subscribe to @Lonnie Clips, LONNIE. He's like a 31-year-old gay guy. He's been doing YouTube for about 10 years, and he's a very, very responsible clipper. He's nothing like Janny or one of my clippers, okay? He's a good guy, and he'll like tell you guys the YouTube news factually, and he is covering the story. So I did put it on my post. Please go check that out. But poor her. It will. Feel for her. Oh, he's super creepy, man. He talks about how he used to be 300 pounds, then he got that bariatric surgery, and then right after the surgery, he started doing porn. And then he married her, and he got her into doing porn. I know who she was from TikTok. I'm also a monetized TikToker, and I'd seen her on TikTok for about a year or two before she exploded on YouTube. And she was much more, here she's much more camp and emo, but when I used to see her on TikTok, it was much more the OF situation. She was much more sexy, like, hey, look at my tits and let me be sexy for you. She rarely said ooh woo. I know she started ooh wooing to get gifts on TikTok. So, and I also know that she said herself that he forced her to ooh woo on that channel last Christmas on 2007, where they made all those subscribers. She said that if she wasn't ooh wooing enough, he would give her a look, he would take her off camera, and he would strangle her or hit her for oohing. I don't know why she would even ooh woo anymore. I know I've been in her chat recently, and she'll be like, you guys, I just want to sit down and talk to you. And they'll be like, no, ooh woo. And so you can see her face, she's kind of defeated, but she's making millions of dollars ooh wooing. But it's got to be hard for her. So I can't imagine her just getting divorced, going through this, YouTube allowing it, and him knowing where she lives. There's some sort of like, oh boy, we just got a super something there. What is that? Okay, so C just gave me a dono of $184.99. Is that, see this correctly? At C 1979. And Ricky Bobby is sending me 4 stars at the same time. 5 stars. We're getting a dono trade. We're making millions of dollars on the YouTube right now. 8 stars from Ricky Bobby and a $1 million donation from CAED. Oh, and a 10th star. Hey, holy shit. It's going down. It's going down. It's going down. It's going down. It's all happening. It's all happening now. It's all happening. Everything's happening at once. And it's a choo-choo, choo-choo. You guys are doing a dono train on me. Thank you. All those gifts. Thank you for all the surprises. What's going on? Why am I so popular? Okay, so Vosmo says it's AE dollars, which is $1 in USD. I was like, I saw the AE dollar. I don't think it's $184, but let's just wait till someone tells me what this is. So, this is worth $1. Okay, chat. Yeah, well, can someone fill a bitch in? Because I am aware this is probably not $184.99 because it is foreign currency. That's all I know. But I don't know what it's worth, and YouTube doesn't tell me what it's worth. Careless Whispers says it's $50, I think. Arabian. It is Arabian money. Okay, where is C in chat? Hey, C, who gave it to me? Where are you? Hey, thank you. I don't care if it's 1 cent. Thank you for donating to my channel, sweetie. I'm just trying to figure out what it is. It really doesn't matter because the fact is that you donated to me and I love you, Scuba Doo. So thank you, at C, 1979. That cartwheel was for you, Scuba Doo. I love you so much. Now, can we figure it out? Okay. C is answering us. He says, a man worn down by life. I drank alone. I needed that quiet. And I love the candles. And I read my novel. I don't know English. Oh, C. Thank you, honey. I love you. Thank you for the dono on my channel. So that 184 does translate to $50.01. So it wasn't exactly $1, you guys. It's $50.01, which is a large set of money. Even if he just donates 1 cent to me, that's someone donating to me. So we don't take that lightly. We don't take that for granted. See? And he doesn't even speak English, he said. But you know what he said? He said he loved the candles. See? He loves the candles, okay? And he loves the vibe. I'll put it right here. He loves us being chill. He likes the vibe. We're going to say cheers and ciao to C. And thank you, sweetie. We keep the nice music on. This is music from the 1930s. And I love it. I'm going to read it again. It's just so lovely. C said, a man worn down by life. C, don't be worn down by life, Scuba Doo. Pick your ass back up. I love you. And so does Chat. Careless Whispers loves you. I know, because she's going and checking things out for us. Then you say, I drank alone. I needed the quiet. Aw, see. Scuba Doo. And the candles. And I read my novel. And I don't know English. Aw, I love that you read. Okay, I love you. Hawaiian says it's $50. Hawaiian says Arab money. And Dave Blunt says he has no idea what you just said. Correct, Dave. Correct. Hawaiian says support is support. He understands enough. That's true. He understands enough. So, we're going to give you...
people customize and save hundreds with Liberty Mutual.
Liberty
Where's the
Bibberty.
golf cart?
I love Liberty Bibberty. So one more for C. C, this one's for you. Love you, C. Thank you. Giving you a heart. We'll give you a little dance and a twirl. Want me to shake it up for you, C? I can do that. Just a little one. I will do one more of these. Are you ready, C? Are you ready, C? You ready, C? And a hair flip? What, Izzy? You hear our new president is going to allow us to only do hair flips and twerking, right? You heard that. Or do we do a stripper hair flip for you? That's all for C, okay? Thank you so much, C. Never drink alone again, C. Always come drink with us. Okay, so Alexa told you the info, Hawaii. Thank you. Where is Sheppy Poo? I saw Shep. Now I've lost him. Was here, then he's gone. Hello, Shep. Good shit. Alexa, that bitch. I didn't know she could tell me stuff like that. She's been whispering to me lately. Why does she whisper? If I ask her what's up, what time it is, what's going on, she whispers to me. I think that Janny's put her up to it or something. I swear to fucking God, like, it's the last thing I want to hear my Alexa do is whisper to me, like Janny. Like, did someone put an implant in my fucking Alexa that she's whispering to me? I don't know. I gotta fix that shit real quick. To the left. Beyonce. To the left, to the left. The candle smells amazing. And if you don't know what the candle smells like, naughty or nice. Chat. I'll let you answer that. Which one am I? Hear the crows? They have their own thoughts on that. Shepard says I'm here. Thank God, Shep. Thank God you're finally here. I'm getting Arab money this morning, Shep. What do you think about that? Arab money. I got a new one of these, Shep. I've already been burning it this morning. I still call it one of these. Paper seatbelt, and chat had to tell me what it's called again. Why can't I never remember? Palo Santo? Is that right? Did I finally say it right? Palo Santo. And what is the meaning of it again, Shep? Me privately, but I can't remember. And it was, I told myself to remember because it was very moving, and then I forgot. Shep. Well, we've been burning this. I got the second one at the smoke for free, so I think it's a good sign. We usually live in Palo Santo. Look at it going now. It's hard to get it lit. There. What is this that Deluxe Girl said? Wow. Let me rewind a little bit because something's on the seat. Something's on the seat. On the screen here that I can't read fully. Hold on. Deluxe Girl says she's a millionaire, Jennifer. She could easily go into hiding and still live better than 98% of us. Belle Delphine did it. And doesn't give a fuck about it. You're talking about the Uwu girl. Do you think she's a millionaire now? Just from this channel alone? That bitch be doing good. She can easily go into hiding and live better than most of us. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought, well, she didn't get any money from that last YouTube channel, but this new one, she's making fucking bank. And I mean, like, buying houses bank. And does she still have her fans? And I know she still has her TikTok, but I don't think she's streaming on it, but she still gets paid for it, right? I still get paid for mine when I don't do a lot on it. I can only imagine. Good for her. Okay, got it. Palo Alto means holy wood. That's what you told me. That's what you told me. Thank you for reminding me. Well, that's beautiful. I didn't understand it, and I'm new to it. What did I keep calling it? I kept calling it something else, and it means cockroach. So I was calling it the wrong thing. Hawaii says kala means money in pidgin language. Hawaiian Queen 420. So do you live in Hawaii? Hi Marshall, good to see you in chat. Oh, there's squirrels playing behind me, getting crazy. Marshall says both. You're a hybrid. Best of both worlds, naughty and nice. I'm a hybrid, Michelle said. You got that right, girl. Speaking of a hybrid, let me go in and get my... Where's my gummy? I have to get a gummy. You stay here. Oh, I'll let you watch the squirrels are playing. just spitting by you. Spitting around you. Alright, I got two. Got the blue Raz Indica, or I have the hybrid red Raz. This is one thing of 200 mg. So 200 mg is 2. So this one's already been split up into 100 mg. So I don't want 100 milligram either. I'm not satanic and wild. So let's split this in half. The smallest little num-num, a nummy-num. I'm going to take the big half of it. So this should be 50-ish milligrams, maybe like 55. Very chewy. Put this back in. But these particular gummies come in just one gummy, 200 milligrams. Bam. It tastes like a shot of vodka. You guys know I don't drink alcohol, and I haven't in almost 19 years, but this tastes like vodka. And it's disgusting. This is why I make tea and drinks. This is why I don't like chewing a gummy. Shepard loves my spins. He's one of my biggest fans of my spins. And if I could get a hair flip in with them too, Sheppy Poo, I will try. He says 100%. It will. Okay. Hawaiian says I lost my phone at the market, so I had to make a new account for everything. Oh no, I hate losing a phone. I have to get a new phone. I have my new phone. It's just not set up yet. It's been sitting on the desk for a week. My husband was going to go get it situated, and then he tore a ligament in his leg. So, did you guys know that Skippy did hurt himself, and he's got 2 weeks off work now? He was able to switch his vacation around because he already took a couple days off. And now he's just going to be home for 2 weeks. What do you guys think about that? And healing his poor little tendon. Ohio black squirrels, where are you? The black squirrels, Shep. They're all over the place. Hey, Abigail, don't be over there eating seed. Shep, I do have this little guy over here on a stake looking for you, but he's not black. Look at this guy. Oh, he already left that little Scoob. Was sitting over here. Let's go. He was sitting right up on this little piece of wood, that little dude. But the black squirrels, they live in this tree. See that one that goes sideways-ish? All the black squirrels live in there. So they come in my yard daily. They're here all the time. The crows live back here too. If you didn't see the crows earlier, Shep, you might want to rewind. Crow that left me a feather 2 days ago was right here hanging out with us, and he brought a friend and he let me film them. They were on the YouTube. It was more than a message, Shep. Look at this message. Did you just take my spot, love? Look at this little baby. Look at this little baby taking my space. Look at that belly. That's such a nice little belly. Hi, beautiful. Hi, beautiful. You want to say hi to YouTube? This is Annabelle, my 6-year-old baby tiger. And she's very sweet. Okay, I like that you said that. 420 girl. Yeah, so you guys know, skip this week and maybe next week. I think he said he'd go back to work next Thursday or something. Started out with a 4 days doctor's note, and then, he was just like, I don't know, sore, so just vacation. And so now he can take that last week off and this whole next coming week. So I'm excited about it. Shep says messages from heaven is a feather. Yeah, so I was taught very young that if you find a feather, it is no coincidence. It's a gift from the universe. Also, if you want a feather, if you want a gift from the universe, you can ask for it and you will find a feather. I've also been told that. But yeah, it's supposed to represent an angel wing, a wish for you. You're supposed to wish on that feather. So I found that feather yesterday, Shep, under that light pole where those crows have been hanging, and then just today there he was on the light pole when I'm streaming, And then I sat back down here and I heard all this noise and I couldn't figure out where it was coming from. He was on the roof above me, and we filmed him. It was so cute. Hi, Yub Nub. Good morning, Eric. How are you, sweetie? Good to see you. Hi, Tasha. Welcome to chat. Careless Whisper says, heal up soon, Skippy. Thank you. I'll tell him, sweetie. And Careless Whispers, thank you again for sending me some type of gift. I can't wait to see what it is. Tasha says, game today. What kind of game? Careless Whisper says, you're welcome, friend. Well, I'm excited. I am excited. Gifts are in my love language. I don't mind telling you people that. Skippy gets me a lot of gifts, and it doesn't have to be nice gifts. I'm not that girl. I don't like to get like diamond bracelets or diamond earrings. I just like you pick me a dandelion on your way home. I'd be excited about that kind of stuff. I like little things. But I love that. Andy, welcome. MGM is here. Good to see you. To the side, to the left, like Beyonce today, you guys. Eric. Huge tiger came in my chat. Oh my god. Okay, so Eric is saying I'm listening to background music from Disneyland and it makes me happy. Eric recently invited me and Skippy to come to Disneyland with him, didn't you? That's so funny. I did want to tell you, Eric, that Huge Tiger came in my chat the other day and he said that me and Skippy should go visit you in California and make content with you. Can you imagine? And then I said, well, he kind of just invited us to go to Disneyland, and we could do that. I said, but I'm afraid to fly, so I won't do that. I said, but Eric is invited to Cleveland anytime. Eric, you should make that RV run, and you should come to Cleveland. I don't know why you just don't drive that RV around. He's listening to background music from Disneyland, and it makes him happy. Well, I love Disney music. I can't play it on stream right now, obviously, or I'll get in trouble. But a lot of this 1930s that I listen to, they have Disney streams of this on here. So I could listen to actually Disney oldies classic, blah, 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 in the next room. They have a lot of those. But I know my stream will get taken down if I'm playing any sort of Disney music, so I don't. I know. I know, Eric. It would be a lot of money for you to drive around. I know it's hard for you to even get around your part of town, much less fucking kick it to Cleveland. I'm just dreaming in my head. It would be fun, though, wouldn't it? It would probably cost so much money for you to make it across country. Can you imagine? You can't even get across your city, and it's so expensive. I can't even imagine the cost of gas to drive that. But imagine if we didn't have gas. Imagine if we could just do it, and you could drive anywhere you wanted. You'd be so free. You'd be able to do anything, go anywhere. You'd so come to Cleveland. Skip and I would take you to Morton's. We would show you around Cleveland. We would take you to all the best homeless encampments, Eric. Yeah, I think it would be amazing to have an RV. Skip talks about how his grandparents both retired and then they both got an RV. They had a nice little house, but they got an RV, and then they would just like take off for a month and like do it, you know, just be living in their dream in the RV. But they had stopped because of the gas. So I can't, and their RV was like half the size of Eric's. Eric has a huge RV. I can't even imagine how much that must to run it. Ganja King says, I drove across the country with 50 pounds of bud about 10 years ago. All right, Ganja King. I think we all have some stories ourselves, don't we? Yum Num says I wouldn't want to go to any homeless encampments. Well, we have to get through the homeless encampments, you know, to get to downtown, kind of. It's like that. So, um, it's some of my husband content that he will film to get through there to the nice part of downtown. When you get to the nice part of downtown, that's actually the real content. Um, I would probably show you like where the Superman movie was filmed. The last Superman movie they filmed right downtown Cleveland, and it's lovely. But you'd probably want to see some Cleveland homeless encounter. Maybe you don't want to see it, Eric. I digress. Why does he want to see it? He lives in California. He don't want to see that shit. I forget who I'm talking to sometimes. It's the last thing he wants to see. Okay, I digress. We would take you to Morton's and show you the nice parts. That's what we'd do. He writes it twice. Patchwork says TMI. Ben McDaniels says LOL. Ben says, yes, that doesn't make you special. I like the way you responded to that. We all have stories. Yeah, I mean, I'm driven with a lot. Just say that. There was an occasion where, and this involves the Grateful Dead, Eric, where my ex-boyfriend used to hang with the family, and the family is people that used to hang with the Grateful Dead. And there was an occasion, this isn't my weed traveling across the state story, but this is my crystal traveling across the state story. So we had to go there to pick up something. I thought we were picking up some weed, right? No. Whoa, no, this was the family. We picking up something different. It was a crystal. So what do you do with that crystal? You melt it down, you make a whole bunch of LSD. So I wasn't really hip on all this. I didn't really know all this knowledge. But what I do know is there was 2 separate cars, and I wasn't in the car with the crystal. Thank God, because that car got pulled over by the cops. The cops picked up the crystal. Said, "What is this?" The driver said, "It's a crystal. We're hippies." By that time, the cop was just doing kind of one of these. And the hippies took it out of his hand, drove away. The cop was still standing there. That is the story. So I've driven with some things too. It's not always good. Okay, that chat phone just died. Did you just throw up over there? Baxter just threw up next to us. Amazing. Hey, are you all right? Let me put you in the house. Are you okay, Scoobs? Oh boy, that was a lot. Okay, you guys sit there and do that. So I've driven with some stuff too, but that is my crystal story and the family story I have for you. Poor little Baxter just puked. He just laid down next to me and puked. I don't know. One of Baxter's things. Poor buddy. I put him in with Skippy. He'll take care of it. So what was the crystal for? So before you make LSD and you put it in liquid form on paper or take it in liquid form, it's in a form of a crystal. At least it was that day. So that's what the crystal was. It was a big chunk of LSD. Later, that crystal was melted in my apartment and put onto papers that were perforated. And some of the family came and helped and did that with in my house, which was an artist loft in downtown Cleveland. But I wasn't allowed to be there. It was my place. And I let my boyfriend stay there with me, but it was my place. And I was asked by those people to leave. I said, I have nowhere to go. What do you mean leave? They said, well, you're going to have to leave for about 4 hours. So I walked downtown to the movie theater and I saw Titanic by myself. And I killed 4 hours and then I went back and the deed was done. And everybody was tripping balls. Ben says, wow, I went to the Grateful Dead in Birmingham, Alabama years ago, got shrooms and then some schmacid, and we got lost on the way home and ended up in Nashville, Tennessee. All right, well, I went to one Grateful Dead concert in Pittsburgh, and it was like 1990, and I drove my Chevette with a bunch of fucking punk rockers and hippies together in it. I didn't go into the show, everybody else did. I didn't like the Grateful Dead, I was punk rock, so I was like, nah. But I had a big bong and like a quarter pound of weed, and I just walked through the parking lot. People had tents and whatever. I just go to tent to tent, and I think I took a little schmacid too. Just talking to people, walking around. So I had a good time, but I don't like the music and I don't like the vibe of the Grateful Dead. I like a couple other songs, and Eric knows that. I like 3 songs, but I still like the vibe. I don't like the ridiculousness, like, I'm so hippie, I'm so lovely, I'm so nice. When we know damn well those people are not nice. And they will rip the tops off of your buds in a second, you know it. High Flying Unicorn Cat. User says there's new LSD prescription for anxiety that's going to be coming out soon. It's called MM120. Well, I believe you, because all these weirdos on this planet are microdosing ketamine, okay? How about that dude that died from it from Friends, okay? How about everybody all the soccer moms who are microdosing mushrooms? Of course they're going to get LSD. It's not good for you people. Don't be doing psychedelics in the second half of your life. Psychedelics, I believe, are for you to experiment with, find what you're experimenting about, and then stop. I don't think the later part of your life is for microdosing LSD or ketamine or mushrooms. And if you are, you're fucked up all day long. What are you doing? I really want to promote my life on being clear-minded and getting my head together in this part of my life, so I won't be doing that type of shit. Oh, Paper Seatbelt says, I like the little bears of the Grateful Dead. I do too. I think they might be the best part of it, the little bears. They're so cute. Yeah, I like them too. You don't think you've ever listened to them though? Well, they have 3 good songs. Eric would probably like all their songs. Yum said, I had 100 pounds and my Sprinter van robbed from me in McDonald's parking lot. And the van, Owen and D Soto. I don't know what that last part means, but he had 100 pounds and his Sprinter van robbed in McDonald's. Eric is a deadhead, you guys. Yub Nub, everybody go subscribe to Yub Nub 81. That is Eric, that's my buddy, and he's a streamer. He's been streaming way longer than I have, and he knows what he's doing. If he's streaming, I'm watching. He's like my favorite channel, so go watch him. And he's a deadhead, so he knows what he's talking about. I've just been around those people a couple times, and I've had bad experiences. So I'm not saying that the hippies and the deadhead are all bad, but that's just my experience. Wasn't great.
Kicking off, and Dix has the gear to perform your best.
So bad that I have this on the side of my house, and I'll show you guys. I've had this sign for years, and it's an original antique. Let me turn this around. So here's my home, the side of my home. We have this back side door, okay? We have this window here. So, hippies use side door. I've had that for probably 20 years. That is an original tin sign. Tin. It must be from the 30s or the 40s or the 50s, you guys. I'm not sure what. But everywhere I move, I always put that sign up near my back door. I think it's hysterical. I know people usually love a hippie. I'm not one of them. But I also come from punk rock and goth. So when I was a punker or a goth girl, the hippies were kind of our ops. I don't mind telling you. The spinners, we called them the spinners. And look at me now. I spin on every stream, don't I? I'm a spinner. All the neighbor dogs are in, so let's put mine in. Okay, I don't want you barking with the neighbor dogs. Come on. I know, I hear it too. I hear it too. So anyways, love the hippies. Shepherd says, damn dirty hippies. My home is a Victorian. It is, in a sense, my home is 115 years old, but this whole block, all the homes are that size and that age. But sometime they in the 20s or the 30s, they put metal siding over all of them. So that's the tragedy of it. But the beauty of it is it's still a huge Victorian. We still have the huge front porches. So I love it. I would have liked to have seen what was under this. But yeah, it is a Victorian. Reminds you of the sign for the 70s songs. Oh, Patchwork, you have a job interview. Congratulations. Hey, well, good luck on that, sweetie. I hope it goes well. All right, I'm going to hit this, and then I have something for us to do real quick. Hi, 70s chick. Good point, 70s chick. At least I don't have to paint it every few years, right? Exactly. I'm with you on that shit. I don't know. It's pretty windy, but I thought I might try to light a quickie and see how this works. I only have a couple matches, so let's see if I can get anything to take. I've made fire. Okay, now we get nude and we dance around it. Are you getting nude? It's a good one. Good one, chat. Girl Scouts, chat. I was never in the Girl Scouts, and I was never a brownie either, you guys. I had horses. I had to go to the barn after school. I could never do that shit. I think I was lucky there. Careful your tits around this. Hey Jen, how are you? J Hops in chat. J Hops in chat. How are you, sweetie? Hey, we met your buddy Hawaiian today. Thank you for sending Hawaiian Queen over. She's been hanging out with us this morning. She's the best. Thanks for sharing her with us. I got these two sticks in here, and they're long, but I wanted to try to burn them in half so they fall over, and then I re-put them back in. So that's the plan there. I know it looks a little overstuffed, but it's really not. Well, you just missed it, Jen's House of Pain. I just put my top back on. When I first started the fire, we were dancing nude around the fire. I was naked for a few minutes. Wasn't I, chat? Tell her. We got this. I'd be careful how I hit this out here, though. I don't be inhaling fire smoke and dying in front of you. That's a nice little fire for the afternoon, isn't it? Guys. For my toes. Yes, it's good on the toes. Aha! Did you see it? It just happened. It broke in two. Ah ha ha! I'm the mad scientist. I'm brilliant. I have great wisdom. Look at me. I know what I'm doing sometimes. We push that little bitch in now. Fire done Cleveland style. There we go, and I'm doing the same with those two pieces of wood above it. They're just going to snap in half. I think I breathed some. We've been streaming for 1 hour, 54 minutes, and 28 seconds. Love it. Let's take you guys back over here. Just put that in the background. I'm going to finish this Labubu with you guys, and then I'm going to abandon stream because Skippy's waiting on me. And you know I must go take care of my husband this week because he's hurt. He's on the couch. He's off work. He strained a muscle. And so I do have housewife stuff to attend to extra this week. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stream any less. I told you guys I was going to stream twice as much, and I meant it. He is actually feeling a little bit better since his doctor's appointment. Was it yesterday or the day before? He is actually feeling a little bit better, and he did get a couple prescriptions. And so now he's on vacation. It's 2 weeks in total, but that counts last week, right? I will say hello to you for you, Shepherd. Skippy's up on everything. Sheppy Poo. Every time I talk to you, he knows. Let's try to get that in the background. Let's move that chair. Look. More wood. Fuckers. Scuba doos. So I am going to cook today. Try to figure out what to cook though. I'm thinking I did salmon last week. That's the first time I've done a salmon in a week. I'm scared to eat still, you guys. A lot of weird food out there. Happy Friday. Probably gonna do a night stream tonight, you guys. I'm gonna try to put this fucking thing, oopsies, try to put this fucking thing in the sunlight today so it can solar up, and then this gives us disco lights in the night. And I have my fountain solaring up, so I think I'll do a night stream tonight. I don't know what time. I'm just gonna wait till it gets dark. I'm gonna wait till probably Skippy takes a nap, you know. He's on these meds, so they do make him tired, so I'll wait till he takes a nap, and then I'll go live later tonight. How does that sound? I also want to bust out a 4:20 stream, like early in the morning, a 4:20 a.m. stream. I think that'll be fun. So let's try to do some shit this weekend. And Jen's House of Pain, we're still going to do the pajama party. I just don't know when. That's got to be a spontaneous thing. I'll just bust that out on you guys sometime. Flying unicorn cats here. Flying unicorn cats in chat. What's up, Flying? Samantha. Ooh, listen to it pop. There we go. Me and the fire. It's just popping. It's amazing. I love a fire. I can't believe 3 huge trees were cut down on my street last week and I didn't get any wood. None! What a loser I am. I'm usually better at that shit. I got a big failure on that one. This is some old shed that I had behind, some old shed. This is some old wood that I'm burning that I had behind the shed. It was just like an old piece of the fence, and then an old piece of that, and then this wood thing. So I'm just burning, I don't even know what in there right now. I just thought it'd be fun to have a little midday fire. Oh, you're playing Minecraft? How exciting. She's becoming an uwu. Uwu? Flying Unicorn Cat is an uwu now, you guys. I don't play any games. I love that people are hooked on games, though. I wish I could be hooked on a game. You gotta see that view. I don't play video games either. Last video game I played was Mario, and I really like that one. The one where he jumps into the paintings in the wall. It's a good one. But I mean, it must have been 20 years ago. Okay, J-Hop. Look at that view. And then here's this view. I still have my paints out. Actually, I took them in last night, but I brought them back out. I thought I might paint for you guys, but no. I gotta go do the wife thing. So maybe I have a night stream, but I start it when it's still light out, and I could paint for a while until it gets dark. It's a thought. Burlesque music, exactly. It was just burlesque week here in Cleveland, Ohio, and so Cleveland Burlesque Week, there's a lot of like burlesque shows. They have a little festival. I didn't go to it. I also missed the Garlic Festival. It's all because Skippy heard us like, though. We had planned to go downtown and stream. There was the Burlesque Festival and the Garlic Festival. And that was all after MGK Day. We were going to go to MGK Day, but we just decided we weren't that stupid. And we had a long discussion about how he wears pearls, and we don't support that shit. No thank you, MK. He's so gross. Oh, you gotta buy one of my dolls? Shep. What kind of doll would you like? What kind of doll would you want? Because I'd just be making one for you, buddy. Sending it to you. Oh, God, there's things flying around and squirrel monkeys jumping around up there. It's all happening back here. Shep, you think of what kind of doll you want, I'll make you one. We'll do it on stream. We'll do the whole thing, and I just send it to you privately. It goes like that. You don't have to buy one of my dolls, Sheppy. Also, this doll that I'm making, you guys, I did talk about this when I started last night. And look, she's glow in the dark. Look, she's under the umbrella and she's already glowing. Look how much she's actually glowing. In the daylight. In the dark, look, she's already glowing. That's only one layer. I have to put like 2 more layers of glowing stuff on her. So this was Huckleberry's doll. Oh, this was a doll I was going to give Huckleberry. Because she was doing so much for me. Anywho. Yeah, she's exquisite. And she has angel wings. And she's very Victorian. So I'm going to give her away to someone in chat. We're going to figure out how to do that. Maybe have a little contest. Maybe whoever just wants her the most, you just send me an email and be like, I really want her. But wait till I'm done with her. And then, Shep, we should do a second doll for you. You just figure in your head what you want. Like maybe you want a full-faced sugar skull, but you want her to have demon horns and fangs too, Shep. So, we can do like the full dose for you. She's just going to get this, a half face and glow in the dark. And we're going to leave this side totally alone. I will antique this, so I'll put black over it and smudge it to make it look like she's older than she is. But this is an amazing doll. She is going to be glow in the dark, half face, sugar skull. We're going to decorate her all up. We're going to do this really ornate and give her glitter and diamonds and everything. And then I'm going to give her away to someone in chat for free. I'll pay the shipping even. And we'll just figure out who she should go to. So we'll work on her for the next few streams and get her fucking souped up. And then the next doll will be maybe something I do for Shep in chat. Shep's been watching me a long time. He was a mod. He was my managing mod. So he's done a lot for me just by being a buddy. So I'd love to make you a doll, Shep. I can do guy dolls too. You know, when I sell my haunted dolls, I'll make Robert the haunted doll a lot, you guys. He's a very famous doll. But a lot of times I'll just get a little boy doll and I'll haunt him out and just make him super scary with like some black eyes and the antiquing of it all, and then give him demon horns and fangs or something. The little boy haunted scary dolls always sell better than the girls. They sell quicker and I can charge more money for them. All I'm saying to you, Shep, is if you wanted a boy one, we could do that too. You get a little boy haunted doll, that might be fun. I'm so sick. I'm so weird. Okay, I digress. Let's smoke a little more. I gotta go, you guys. Flying Unicorn Cast says, oh, awesome. So far, so good. Keep it up. That's only one layer. So my dolls, when I do them, it's probably 35 layers. And then I let it dry overnight, and then I do more attention to detail. Dry overnight, more. There's so much little things I add to it, and then it has to dry, you know? So these dolls I do are a process. It's not just, I can't just do them in 1 or 2 sittings. Look at me, right on stream. I wasn't supposed to do that. Okay, that was my mistake. I might have to unmonetize this one now. Whoopsie skadoodles. It's great to see the process. Thank you. I used to do a lot of art streams when I wasn't as successful and when nobody would come in and watch me. And one of the very first painting streams I ever did was the first time I got 1K on a stream. And I was only getting like maybe 200 people watching ever back then, right? So I was thrilled. I was like, oh, this is it. I found my niche. Maybe I just paint all the time. But then I didn't want to. I just wanted to sit there and yak away. So I find when I do my painting streams, the numbers are a little better. People like that. I will usually put it in the description of my stream, like this will be an art stream. But I didn't last night. I went straight from a face talking stream into an art stream. So I thought that was rather unique. Maybe we do the opposite tonight. Maybe later tonight at like after dinner time, I start the stream while it's light out. We finish painting the doll. She has to be set aside and dried. And then we go into a night stream. I think that might be fun. So why don't you guys expect that later? I'm not going to repack this, even though I want to. Shep, that's what I just saw in my head before you even said that. Shep said I would put it on my Santa Muerte altar. So I know that you have a thing like that. So I actually, as I was picturing making your doll, I imagined it on your little altar. So amazing. I love when that shit happens. It's meant to be, and we will. We'll talk of what you just start thinking of the most craziest doll you could ever imagine, and I'll just do it because I can. I think yours definitely should have horns and fangs, though. I think we do it up. Okay, on that note, horns and fangs are a beautiful thing. I love you all. Thank you for coming into my stream. I want to give a special shout out to C1979 for that lovely dono, the Arab money. thank you to Careless Whispers for telling me it was Arab money. We love Arab money. We love the Arabs. Thank you. Also, thank you to Careless Whispers because she told me to be expecting a gift tomorrow from my Amazon wish list, I assume. So thank you so much, sweetie. I love that. Have a great day, you guys. Go do some spins and get crazy. Make a fire in the middle of the day. Eat a gummy. Love you, Scuba Doos. Don't be a Duba Scoob.